Listen carefully, my child, because I am speaking to you personally. These words represent soul and life, not fleeting sentiments or straying ideas. The air of heaven is carried by them. They bear the authority of the one who created you and is in charge of each and every day of your existence. You didn't just happen to stumble onto this place. Heaven is revealing something to you right now, which is why you were brought here, because it is recorded in the books of eternity. Angels are standing close by and attesting to this moment. Even as you read, you have been navigating storms that are invisible to others. There have been times when you felt like your heart is bursting beneath the weight of hidden conflicts, money strains, personal anxieties, unsaid setbacks, tense relationships, and unsolved problems that never stop bothering you. But here you are standing, breathing still. They're still looking for me. I want to let you know that I noticed you. I've seen you all my life. No step has been missed, no prayer has gone unnoticed, and not a single tear has been wasted. What you have gone through is not in vain. Every adversity has molded you. You've been ready for every delay. Every door that has been closed has been redirected rather than rejected, and you are now closer to a heavenly revelation than you think. You are about to enter a season in which the things I have been secretly instructing inside you will be publicly exposed. Already the angels have detected it. It's already dreaded by the adversary, and it has already been verified by heaven. This is not your typical day. I assure you this is a pivotal day. The change has already started. The spiritual world has acknowledged it, and the natural reality will soon follow suit. Even if you don't experience it all at once, you may have asked yourself, why has life been so stagnant? Why is nothing progressing? You said a prayer, you had faith. You waited. The sky, however, seemed to be quiet. Silence does not imply absence. My kid, in reality, what you saw as silence was really preparation. I was safeguarding you from ways that were promising, but would have brought you to destruction, bringing the right people together and generating miraculous possibilities. Angels have gone before you to unlock doors that no man can close, since they are assigned to your trip. Even now they are making connections, igniting passions, and gathering resources. The world has been waiting for you. Despite your belief that you are waiting for me, your voice, your brightness, your compliance, listen carefully. The pressure you've been experiencing isn't arbitrary. You have been the target of particular assaults because he fears your fate. The adversary has battled for your identity. Where you've been doesn't scare him. Where you're heading terrifies him. The conflict seems very personal. Because of this, the opposition has been directed at the core of your identity and the things you stand for. What I have put within of you, however, cannot be destroyed. I tell you this with full truth. The darkness Opposing you is outweighed by the light inside. Don't let looks fool you. You've already won some of your biggest triumphs in the invisible realm. The adversary has attempted to portray you as losing, but in fact you have been becoming stronger, wiser, and more unshakable in your faith. You have changed from who you were. You've gained strength, you've gained wisdom. The realm of evil now faces a greater threat from you. I can see it all, the financial strain you've borne, the restless nights spent thinking about supply. I am your provider, Jehovah Jireh. The livestock on 1,000 hills belong to me. For me nothing is too big or too tiny. I won't let your tale be defined by lack. Provision will arrive soon. Doors will open unexpectedly. There will be opportunities you never anticipated. Angels with tasks related to your provision are being sent out. You will see supply. Miracles that will remind you that I was the one that kept you alive. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super Thanksgiving $5, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace. Now and listen to this message further, and I am releasing you from the dread that has taken hold of you. The fear of failing, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of not being good enough. Fear lies, I assert that you are strong inside me. Despite the whispers of weakness from fear, I announce that you are more than a conqueror. Despite the attempts of fear to convince you that you will fail, you have been taught by fear that you are alone. But I assure you that I will never abandon you. Those who fear me are surrounded by my angels. Even when you feel alone, you are surrounded. Avoid worrying about the future. Avoid living in fear of the future. I've already put my hand there. You will be carried into the future by the same God who has brought you thus far. Put your future in my hands. Put your relationships, family, job, health, and goals in my hands. I am aware of the plans I have for you. Plans to provide you with hope and a future. Plans to prosper you while avoiding damage. Listen again, my child. Your future is not in jeopardy. You can't break your calling. Failure, disappointment, or other people's views cannot erase the tale I've written over your life. Your history does not define you. Your faults do not define you. Your shortcomings does not disqualify you. My love defines you. My blood seals you, and my spirit gives you strength. The angels are watching over your future. They have engaged in combat you haven't even seen. They were fighting while you were asleep. They were shielding you when you were crying. They were clearing routes as you were asking questions. You're not alone on this path. Heaven follows you on your journey. I'm at work even in your relationships, because they would have diverted you from your goal. Certain connections had to be cut. Certain friendships were cyclical rather than permanent. Don't lament what I took away. Have faith that I'm creating space for something greater. There will be divine connections soon, people who will notice you, respect you, and walk in truth with you. This route will not be yours alone. Indeed, there will still be difficulties in the future. I'm not going to keep this from you. There will be pressure points, tension, and challenges throughout life, but you won't deal with them the way you used to. You will confront them with fresh power, new insight, and new strength. The weight won't break you. Instead, you'll overcome it. You will no longer be controlled by what formerly overpowered you. You have simply been polished by the same fire that attempted to devour you. This revelation is sacred. What I put inside you before to the world's foundation is going to come into being. You're moving toward becoming more in line with who you really are. Don't back down, don't question yourself. Never contrast your path with someone else's. You were made for a moment like this. Now will you believe me? My darling, will you accept that you are who I claim to be, and that I am who I claim to be? Will you cling to my promises and let go of the falsehoods of shame, fear, and doubt? But I will step into my true identity in Christ. In the comments section, because when you say it, you're not only saying it, you're aligning yourself with the will of heaven, and the earth changes when it agrees with heaven. Your prayers are not forgotten before my throne. The requests you believed to remain unanswered have been kept in golden basins. Even now they are rising like incense. Some of the responses have already been made public. Some will appear out of the blue. Others will come to light. However, none have been disregarded. Not one has been squandered. And pay close attention. Miracles are not only historical anecdotes. That's your current reality. My hand will move in ways that make it obvious that it was mine. I have the ability to bring forth healing provision, reconciliation, and breakthrough. Anticipate miracles, seek them out. Talk about them, because you make space for what you anticipate, because they are aware of what is about to happen. The angels are already celebrating. They are aware of the delight that lies ahead, and have seen hints of what I have in store for you. Heaven sees the complete image, even if you only see pieces. So, my kid, raise your head, don't walk in dread or humiliation. With your eyes on the ground, raise your head and see that you are getting closer to redemption. The clouds are opening up to let in the sunshine. The season is changing. The environment around you is shifting. Things that were weighty will lighten. What was damaged will be fixed. It will be redeemed what was lost. I own you, you have been and will continue to be. Nothing in the whole universe, including death, life, angels, devils, the present, the future powers, height, death, and everything else can take you away from my love. Your anger is my love, your protection is my love. Your house is my affection. I am stepping into the moment God has prepared for me. You may say with confidence, because your spirit aligns with what heaven has already sealed. When you announce it, listen carefully, my child. What I am doing in you is not delicate. The views of others cannot undo it, and the enemy's plans cannot stop it. No force in heaven, earth, or under the earth can reverse what I say. When I announce the moment has come, the angels themselves are on duty, working quickly to make sure that all that is in harmony in heaven starts to materialize on earth. It's changing what you believed would never change. What you believed would never be revealed is now being revealed, but pay close attention. My love, you must consent to the revealing. Don't back down, don't hold on to previous anxieties and ruin your own breakthrough. Take a big step, have faith. Walk with pride, not because of your physical prowess, but rather because of my spirit inside you. Why has the warfare been so heavy? You have questioned me. Why do I feel like I'm being assaulted everywhere? And let me tell you this, the adversary has been assaulting you because of where you are going, not just where you have been. He has sensed the change and has attacked your identity, confidence, connections, and even your supply. However, he is unaware that I have transformed his own weapons into instruments to fortify you. Your trust has only grown stronger with each dart he hurled. Your roots have only grown stronger in me with each storm he created. Every setback has made room for more happiness. What was supposed to destroy you has become the same thing that gets you ready. Angels were fighting for you, even while you were struggling in silence. The invisible conflicts fought on your behalf, but you were blind to them. I gave my angels instructions to surround you with songs of rescue. Wherever the adversary tried to ensnare you in despair, I spoke a word of calm that got you through another day. When the tension was about to crush your chest, I was setting up a supply chain straight out of paradise when money was short, and you didn't think there would be any provision. You believed that nothing was happening. Yet for your benefit the sky were a flurry of activity. My kid, don't believe I am done doing miracles. Miracles are your birthright, not a select few's precious gifts. They will appear in your life as well as in fiction, in ways that you cannot describe. Financial pressures will be removed. Supernatural bravery will take the place of fear. There will be opportunities that could not have been developed by a resume or human influence. My spirit will rebuild, reconcile, and redeem relationships. Success won't come from working hard on your own. Rather, it will come from my favor. I'll say it again, get ready. Through faith rather than fear or desperate struggle, put your heart in an expectant position. Thinking is the first step toward renewal. Don't bring the past into the present. Refrain from accepting the falsehoods that claim you are insufficient. Quit allowing your shortcomings to determine who you are. See yourself like I do. Selected, cherished, saved, and predestined. You are set free by this reality. Use your words with purpose. Talk about your future. Let your words be in line with what I promised. I am walking into divine opportunity. You should say before you even notice it, I have favor all around me. I'm not abandoned, I am chosen. Your words don't mean nothing. They pave the road for your actions. When your tongue aligns with my spirit, heaven reacts. This season is full with opportunities to make new acquaintances and connect with the holy. Some of the individuals who were a part of your trip are unable to stay with you. In the future, don't hold on to what I've already made available. I am aware of who should be on your side. I know who will make you stronger, not weaker. I know someone who will walk with you rather than burden you. Faith that I will bring the proper people and take away the bad ones. Relationships based on me will endure the next challenges. Your destiny was never intended to be carried by those who slip away. Yes, there will still be difficulties in the future. Financial strains can reappear. Your door will be knocked on by stress. Fear can try to murder its falsehoods. However, you won't be the same. The new you will pray, the old you will panic. The new you will stand tall, while the old you will shrink back. The new you will make commitments. The old you would whine. You are not going back to who you were before. That person is no longer there now. The polished, strong, and religious you shows through. This disclosure brings joy to the angels. They have been anticipating your revelation for a very, very long time, in anticipation of sons and daughters emerging into their actual selves. Even creation itself has moaned. Heaven views you as a bright overcomer, clad in my righteousness, armed with my spirit, and ready to make an impact in your domain, rather than as a frail survivor. Don't hate the process that led you here. I tell you, the quiet waiting seasons, the solitary tears, and the restless nights weren't in vain. They were financial commitments. The seeds that were sowed in the secret locations are now bearing fruit. The planting season is over, and the harvest season has started. Your life's field will attest that nothing was in vain because of your faithfulness and lack of results. Some of you feel worn out. You felt invisible even if you prayed, contributed, served, and loved. However, heaven has recorded each and every seed. Not one has been lost. There is a reward for every act of trust. Storage was what seemed to be quiet. Multiplication in the earth was what seemed to be nothing. And suddenly the earth is exploding. Don't allow fatigue to deprive you. Don't abandon your faith at this crucial time. Lean into my power even though I know you're exhausted. My strength is perfected in your weakness, and my grace is enough for you. I bear the burden of tomorrow, so that you don't have to put the weight at my feet, and take a proud stance. This threshold is holy, it takes guts to cross it. Only the brave you can go ahead. The timid you cannot. The confident one must go ahead, while the insecure one must fall behind. The you who seeks approval must remain in the past, because the you who is accepted by heaven is coming into being. Fear does not define you, faith does. By grace, not by shame. By calling, not by trying. I beg you, child, picture it right now. Imagine yourself taking the initiative. Imagine yourself letting go of the past. Imagine yourself moving with confidence, sanctity, and purpose. Imagine the audacity of someone who is aware of their selection. Experience the tranquility of someone who has total faith in the Father. Consider the power of someone who is aware of heaven, standing behind them. It is my spirit, not yours, that is making you become this person. Expect a change, even in your financial situation and job. I promise that the doors that were closed will open. Something greater is on the horizon. Yet the jobs you believed you missed weren't yours. We're unlocking resources. When you pray, strategies will come to you. A surprising benefit will come your way. Not only will provision support you, but it will also overflow to benefit others. I'm blessing you for impact. Not just survival, I am already there. So listen to me if you are afraid of the future. My presence fills your future. It is not empty, I already have tomorrow under control. So don't worry about it. The impediments in your path will be removed by the same God who opened the sea for my people. What you put in my hands will be multiplied by the same God who fed the 5,000. Every conflict you face is accompanied by the same God who overcame death. When I'm with you, you never lose hope. Raise your gaze, little one. The prospect of the horizon is bright. Dawn is breaking through the darkness. You've spent enough time concealed. A season of clarity is replacing the one of darkness. The waiting is finished even though it was required. Come on ahead, take a proud stance. Have faith, the revelation has started. Put "this is my moment of unveiling" in the comment section, because heaven and earth attest to your accord as you express it. You are being raised as a testament by me. When others look at your life, they will see redemption rather than perfection. They will see someone who fell and got back up gracefully, not someone who never fell. They will see strength refined in weakness rather than perfect strength. You will serve as a tangible reminder that my love is unfailing, my compassion is boundless, and my power is real. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content. that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Therefore, stop hiding. Don't say you're sorry I called you into this. Don't dim your brightness in order to appease others. Shine brightly, talk with confidence. Live fully. You were picked at this moment because you were my kid. Do not judge your path just by what your eyes can see. Right now, my little kid, your trust will always bear fruit, even if it doesn't always happen right away. I have a record of every hidden prayer you have spoken, every tear that has touched your pillow, and every surrendered sigh you believed went unheard. I have cherished them, they are multiplied by me, and when the time comes they will return as benefits that pour into every aspect of your life, rising before me like a fragrant gift. Don't feel like you've spent your time waiting. I was still working even in the quiet. I was weaving purposeful threads together, even when you couldn't see my hand, creating a narrative that will astound you. When it comes to fruition, what originally seemed to be unanswered prayers will be revealed as well-timed answers, positioned just where they needed to be. To bring the most benefit, you will look back and say, surely the Lord was with me all along. I'm teaching your heart to trust me for seasons, not just for a few seconds. My child, I'm molding your soul to persevere, to be firm when others falter, to have faith when everything around you begs for doubt. You will serve as a living example that hope, rooted in me, is uncheckable, that trust endures hardships, and that faith is stronger than fear. People will realize from your account that it was my constant presence inside you, not your own skills, that kept you going. I'm telling you this, more opportunities are coming your way. Some will provide chances you never would have thought about, reconciliations that you previously believed were impossible will be among them. Some will be heavenly connections that put you in touch with folks you otherwise would not have met. You will be able to tell it was my spirit leading you, because my fingerprints will be on every connection, every stride, and every new route. Walk confidently in my ideal path, rather than your own ideas. But listen to me, kid. Keep your heart kind. Don't let blessings divert you or success harden you. As you go to the summit of the mountain, you must maintain the same humility that got you through the valley. No matter the season, gratitude ought to be your theme song, because when you stay grounded in gratitude, your heart is free to receive even more of my grace. And be aware that what I do to you won't stop with you. I am transforming your life into an outflowing river of blessings. The tired will be refreshed by your words. Anxious hearts will find comfort in your presence. Those who feel forgotten will be lifted by your testimony. I have brought you through hardships for one reason: to make your life a beacon of hope for others who are still in the dark. So, my kid, raise your head. I'm creating a fresh chapter. So don't linger on the problems of yesterday. Don't hold on to the past, because I'm giving birth to the future. There are many promises waiting to be unveiled on the horizon in front of you, and I, the Lord your God, walk with you, inside you, and before you, so you won't enter there alone. Listen carefully, my little child, because I am speaking right now to the core of your heart. You have pondered your future, questioned why you have been delayed, and looked for purpose amid seemingly endless seasons. But now I tell you, you haven't squandered a single moment of your life. Every path, even the ones that seem broken, was interwoven into a larger narrative that I had written before the planet was ever created. You have never been abandoned by me. I've never left you. I was there to guide, defend, and strengthen you in ways you couldn't yet perceive. Even as the night became dark and the shadows grew deep, I remember the nights of weeping, the days of doubt, and the challenges you kept buried and believed no one saw. I gathered each tear as evidence of your perseverance. Even when you didn't say anything, I could hear every sigh. I was aware of the silent wars you waged. You are not forgotten, my kid. I assure you now, you haven't been forgotten, despite all that has happened to you, in the storms that have attempted to shatter you. My intentions for you remain unwavering. Why must I go through such refining? You wonder, and I respond, because strength cannot be forged without resistance, and gold cannot be formed without fire. In order for you to be prepared for the moment of release, with both blessings and the knowledge to manage them effectively, you were molded throughout times of pressure. You were schooled to remain concealed, so that you would be clothed in humility rather than pride when the light came upon you. In order for you to remember the real source of your supply, when plenty comes, you were trained to rely on me in times of shortage. My darling, don't hate the procedure. The procedure is evidence that I am getting you ready for something bigger than you can ever dream of. I have been preparing you in the same way that Joseph was imprisoned before he was exalted. David was concealed before he was anointed, and Esther was unknown before she was made public. Each buried chapter served as a prelude rather than a denial. Every door that was closed was a redirection rather than a rejection. Every delay was a result of divine alignment rather than desertion. A new season is being presented to you without your exertion, but at my direction. The doors that previously refused to open will now swing wide. The connections that look lost will either be restored or replaced by something far bigger than you could have ever dreamed of. And the locations where you heard not yet will change to now. You'll realize that it was my hand guiding you the whole time, not chance, coincidence, or luck. However, I beg you to stay with me. My timing is excellent, so don't rush forward on your own. My methods are superior to yours, and my ideas are superior to yours. So don't rely on your own understanding. Have faith in the unfolding. Step in step with me. I am leading you with a voice behind you that says, "This is the way, walk in it." Pay attention to my whisper. Isaiah 30-21, please realize this. My love, I am changing your whole future, not just providing for you today. Old cycles are currently breaking. We are breaking down patterns of defeat, uncertainty, and fear. You will be free from the bonds of the past. You're healing from the scars that formerly defined you. Through Christ, I am rewriting your identity so that you are more than a conqueror, not someone who has lost you. Will stop seeing yourself through the prism of disappointment or failure. You will see yourself as I do, selected, adored, saved, appointed, outfitted, and triumphant. Raise your gaze off the floor. I'm creating something new. So don't look at the wreckage of the past. Don't you see it? It's still sprung out. What you believed was impossible, I am accomplishing. I am creating a path where none existed, giving life to areas you believe to be desolate, and creating streams in the desert. Your situation does not restrict my abilities. Delays don't negate my pledges. You can't break my promise to you. And I promise you that what I am going to accomplish will not only benefit you, but also spread to other people. I'll turn you into a conduit of strength for the tired. In times of tempest, I will transform you into a voice of calm. Even in the darkest corners, I will create you a light. People who come into contact with you will come into contact with me via you. People will see my kindness in your life and conclude that if God did it for them, He can do it for me too. But keep in mind that benefits come with obligations. My darling, the richness that I provide you is meant to be shared, not hoarded. My advice is meant to be expressed, not kept secret. The tranquility I exude is meant to be prolonged, not maintained. You will bring my heart to others who don't feel heard. The lost will know they are loved because to you will give those who have lost hope again. You will serve as a live example of my unwavering faithfulness. Don't be afraid of this calling's weight. Don't back down because you believe you are too weak or little. Your vulnerability makes my strength wonderful. You are empowered by my Spirit to do what I have given you. If my grace cannot keep you, I will not send you. I won't ask you to accomplish something that you aren't prepared to undertake. By my Spirit, keep David's sling in mind. When you are in front of giants, keep Moses' staff in mind. When you encounter impossible, remember that you are worthy because of Christ's death on the cross. The days ahead will need bravery. My darling, however, Bravery should not be confused with fearlessness, just having enough faith in myself to keep going. When fear tells me otherwise is courage, and I'll be there when you take those actions. I'll clear the air, I'll put an end to the storms. I'll stop liars from talking. I'll unlock the doors to the jail. My spirit will accomplish what mankind claimed was impossible, and others will be amazed when they see your life. It's because of me and you. Not because of you, the impossible will be made feasible. For them to witness, their confidence will be rewarded. Promises will be kept from generation to generation. They will see my faithfulness as the Lord your God. I'm telling you to get up immediately. Get rid of yesterday's ashes. Step into today's brightness. Accept the future I plan. I'm already there, so don't be afraid of what lies ahead. I am the author and the finisher of your faith, so don't question what is happening. You won't be rattled if you keep your gaze on me. You won't be moved if you keep your heart firmly planted in my word. You will walk in triumph if you continue to surrender your spirit to my presence. Your adventure is starting again, not coming to an end. You have the best ahead of you, not behind you, even if the path may be convoluted and obstacles may still arise. Keep in mind that you are not walking alone. Until the end of time, I will always be at your side. Your protection is my presence. Your power comes from my spirit. Your anchor is my promises. Your enduring basis is my affection. After all is said and done, you will notice my fingerprints on every page of your adventure. The Lord was my helper, you will remark. My keeper was the Lord, and your life will stand as a song of praise to my name. The Lord was my faithful friend. So, my child, go on with fire in your soul and tranquility in your heart. I will always be there for you, and I am with you. My promise to you is that it won't be void. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.